I never felt any prejudice in the punk scene myself. You know, because Alice was asking me, like, did you ever feel any prejudice? I wasn't a musician at the time, too. I was just a fan. I didn't become a musician till 1979, 1980. And by that time, the next wave of punk, the first wave was so open and creative and inclusive. And by the time I was in the Gun Club and the Cramps, when all this South Bay punk and hardcore started and things like that, I was already beyond that, and I just thought, oh, that's terribly silly. You know. I mean, I'm older. I'm born in 1959. You know, so I was already feeling like I'm an adult and beyond that, and it was not. And I said, this is a younger generation doing something, and it's not what I'm interested in. You know, I was interested in the openness of the first punk wave of punk and all of the adventure that was supposed to, that, you know, we were experiencing everything and adventure, and it seemed to me that as time, like any kind of movement and scene, it became cliquish and it became segregated, you know, to this is South Bay punk and this is Hollywood punk and this is, you know, and I was aware of that there was a Chicano punk scene emerging in East LA scene, the Brat and different bands, yeah, and I was really very happy about that. I was already getting ready to move out of town when this was going on, so I was not involved in any other kind of way with it, but I was well aware of it, and I thought it was incredibly cool and wonderful, and it made sense to me, you know, that these Chicano bands who are rock and rollers and punk rockers, you know, it made sense to me. I liked it because it was another alternative. That makes me sound racist, doesn't it? That's South Bay punk. Oh, silly. But this Chicano punk, it was like cool. But it did, because it was such a small, and it wasn't an aggressive. It was a creative. To me, it seemed creative and empowering, and it wasn't destructive and aggressive and mean-spirited, or like aggressive, yeah, aggro. It seemed to be more about carving an identity and celebrating that rather than it was about destruction.